Yes, hi friends. In this session, we are mainly concentrating on topological sorting. So, in previous sessions, we are already discussing about what is Euler graph and what is Hamiltonian graph and what are the articulation points of a graph, right? So, in this session, what is topological sorting and how to arrange all the vertices in topological order, right? So, here, arrangement of all vertices in sorted order of for a given graph. So in this concept, we are mainly concentrating on arrangement of all vertices in sorted order for a given graph, right? So based on integrity of a vertex, we can arrange all the vertices in topological order, right? So in which vertex integrity contains 0, that vertex is removed from the graph and then that vertex is added to the output. So that is the general process, right? So if any one of the vertex integrity is 0, that vertex is deleted from the graph and then added to the output, right? So here I am considering one graph. This is our graph, right? So for this graph, I want to find out the topological order, right? So here, what is the general process? First of all, we can find out the integrity for each and every vertex. If any vertex integrity is 0, that vertex is removed from the graph and added to the output, right? So here, step 1. So first of all, we are calculating the integrity for each and every vertex. So what is the integrity for this graph? So what is integrity? Number of incoming edges incident on a vertex. That is said to be integrity of a vertex, right? So here, what is the integrity? So no incoming edges are there. So that's why integrity of A is 0. What is the integrity for C? 3 incoming edges are there, right? So what is the integrity for B? 1 incoming edge is there. So degree is 1. So what is the integrity for node C? So 1 incoming edge is there. So that's why integrity of node or vertices D is 1, right? So what is the integrity for node A? 0. So that's why this can be removed from the graph and added to the output. Now graph becomes B, D, C. What is the output? A, right? Again, we are calculating the integrity for this graph, right? So what is the integrity for B? 0. What is the integrity for D? 1 incoming edge is there, 1. What is the integrity for C? 2 incoming edges are there, 2. So here, vertex B contains integrity 0. So that's why this can be removed from the graph and added to the output, right? Now graph becomes D, C. Output becomes A, B. Again, we are calculating the integrity for each and every vertex for this graph, right? So here, what is the integrity for this one? 0. What is the integrity for C? 1. So that's why vertex D is removed from the graph and added to the output, right? Now graph becomes D, output becomes A, B, D, right? So again we are calculating the integrity for this graph, right? So in step 4, so only one vertex is there, no incoming edges are there. So that's why, what is the integrity? 0. So that's why this can be removed from the graph and added to the output. Now graph becomes empty. So if the graph is empty, then we can stop the process. So what is the output? A, B, D, C. So this is the topological order. A, B, D, C is the topological order for this graph, right? So then we are writing possible connections in between vertices. So A to B, A to C, A to C, then B to D, B to D, B to C, D, D to C, D to C. So from C there are no incoming edges. So this is the topological order. A, B, D, C is the topological order for this graph, right? So here we are taking one more example for calculating the topological order. So this is our graph, right? So here I want to calculating the topological order for this graph, right? So first of all we are calculating the integrity for each and every vertex now. So what is the integrity for V1? So number of incoming edges are only 2. What is the integrity for V2? No incoming edges are there, 0. What are the incoming edges for node 5? 1. What are the incoming edges for V7? 1. What are the incoming edges for V6? Integrity 2. What is the integrity for V3? 1, 2, 3. 3. What is the integrity for V4? 1, 2, 3. So which vertex contains integrity 0? V2. So that's why this can be removed from the graph and added to the output, right? Now graph becomes V5, V7, V6, V3, V1, V4, right? So here possible connections are V5 to V7, V7 to V6, V6 to V3, V1 to V3, V4 to V3, V4 to V6, then V7 to V4, V5 to V4, V4 to V1, right? Now output contains V2. Output contains V2. Again we are calculating the integrity for this graph, right? So what is the integrity for V5? 0. No incoming edges. Only one incoming edge for V7. So that's why integrity for V7 is 1. What is the integrity for V6? 2. What is the integrity for V3? 1, 2, 3, 3. What is the integrity for V1? 1. What is the integrity for V4? 1, 2, 2. So which vertex contains integrity 0? V5. So that can be removed from the graph and added to the output, right? So in step 2, so what is the output? V2, V5, V2, V5, right? So here now graph becomes V7, V6, V7, V6, V3, V1, V4. So connections are V7 to V6, V6 to V3, V1 to V3, V4 to V1, V4 to V3, V4 to V6, V7 to V4, right? So again we are calculating the integrity for each and every vertex for this graph, right? So in step 3 we are calculating the integrity for each and every vertex, right? So here what is the integrity for V7? 0. No incoming edges are there. V6 2, V3 3, V1 1, V4 no incoming edges 1, right? So here V7 contains integrity 0. So that's why this can be removed from the graph and added to the output. Now output becomes V2, V5, V7, right? So now graph becomes V4, V6, V3, V1, right? So here what are the possible connections? V6 to V3, V1 to V3, V4 to V3, V4 to V1, V4 to V6, right? So these are the all possible connections after removing V7, right? So again we are calculating the in degree for this graph. So in step 4 I am calculating the in degree for this graph. So what is the in degree for V4? 0. What is the in degree for V1? 1. What is the in degree for V3? 3. What is the in degree for V6? 1, right? So here which vertex contains in degree 0? V4. So that's why that can be removed from the graph and added to the output. Now output becomes V2, V5, V7, V4. Now graph becomes like this: V1, V3, V6. Right? So here I am calculating the in degree for each and every vertex for this graph. So V1 contains in degree is 0, V6 also in degree is 0, V3 in degree is 2. So here two vertices contains in degree 0. So that's why you have to choose either V1 or V6, right? So any one of the correct, right? So here you have to choose either V1 or V6. I am choosing V1. So that can be removed from the graph and added to the output, right? Now output becomes V2, V5, V7, V4, V1, right? Oh, here after removing V1 I am calculating the in degree for this graph, right? So in steps 5 I am calculating the in degree. So what is the in degree for V6? 0. What is the in degree for V3? 1, right? So that's why we can remove V6 from the graph and add it to the output, right? Now output contains V2, V5, V7, V4, V1, V6, right? So again we are calculating the in degree for this graph, right? So V3 contains only one vertex, so that's why in degree is 0. So here this can be removed from the graph and added to the output, right? Now graph becomes empty. So that's why you can stop the process and add it to the output, right? So this is the topological order for this graph: V2, V5, V7, V4, V1, V6, V3, right? So this is the topological order for this graph. So here after finding out the topological order, then we are writing all possible connections in between these nodes, right? So first of all V2 to V5, V2 to V4, V2 to V4, V2 to V5, V2 to V4, V2 to V1, right? So V2 is completed. V5, so what are the possible connections in between V5 to remaining vertices? V5 to V7, V5 to V7, this is V7, V5 to V7, then V5 to V4, V7, so V7 possible vertices are V7 to V4, V7 to V4, V7 to V6, V7 to V6. Oh, V7 to V6. Then what are the possible connections in between V4 to remaining vertices? V4 to V1, V4 to V1, V4 to V3, V4 to V3, V4 to V3, V4 to V6, V4 to V6. Then we are determine what are the possible connections in between V1 to remaining vertices. V1 to V1 to V1 V1 to V3, V1 to V3. Oh, only one, right? So then we are determine what are the possible connections in between V6 to remaining vertices. V6 to V3, V6 to V3. Oh, only one possible connection in between V6 to remaining vertices, right? So this is the topological order for this graph, right? So this is about topological sorting. If you have any doubts regarding to this session, please post your doubts in comment section. Thank you.